Hey my lovelies, thank you so much for joining me back, and I hope you're all doing good in your life. So today's video is going to be the second video in my Makeup 101 series. I've already put up a how to apply foundation video. I will link it down below for those of you who haven't watched it. Basically, Makeup 101 series are just some basic makeup tutorials on, it's like a how to kind of makeup series, how to apply a foundation, eye makeup, your blush, eyeliner, kajal, everything, so that it will help anybody out there who's learning makeup through YouTube, just like I did, or most of us did. So I hope these tutorials and these videos are going to be helpful to you guys. So today I'm going to show you how to do a very simple, easy eye makeup look that everyone can do on a daily basis. So let's begin. Alrighty, so I have zoomed you guys enough so I can show you what exactly is the eye makeup. Now, your eye makeup basically consists of three different things. First is your lid color, which is your primary color. The lid color actually determines what is your eye makeup going to be. The entire makeup, it revolves around the lid color. You can say something like that. So if you have a neutral color here, your eye makeup is a neutral look. If you have a green color on the lid, you will have a green eye makeup. And if you have a purple, blue, black, any other color, gold, whatever color you have on your lid color is basically the color of your eye makeup. That your eye makeup will be defined with that color. So that is a very important color that goes onto the lid. It's basically this part of your eye, your actual eye, where you can feel this hard part, like that's your eye. And that is also known as the socket area. Some of you may call it like the socket area, but this is basically the lid color. The second area of your eye or your eye makeup would be the crease. Now the crease is, I'm using a brush for this now. The crease is basically where your eye folds. You see that line there? Here, the gap between the bone and your eye, where you can actually see this thing going a little in, this part, that's your crease. Your crease is basically like, it defines the shape of your eye. You know, it kind of contours the eye and it gives a depth and dimension to the eye. Whatever color you put on the crease here is going to give it the dimension and the depth. So usually the colors that go into the crease are shades of browns, light browns or dark browns, depending on what you want to do. This area is also called like the blending area, where you can actually blend out the lid color with a neutral brown color. The last part of your eye makeup is your brow bone. Now brow bone, this area usually we only highlight, like you will not put a color here. For day-to-day basis, we only highlight here. The brow bone area is this hard bone area under, just which is right under your brow. So these three parts actually define or are make up your entire eye makeup. Having said that, let's begin. Now, some basic tools. I'm not going to go into details with this because I am going to be doing a brush video as per your requests. So for your eye makeup, really eye makeup you can do with fingers also, there is no issue with that, but I would obviously suggest you to get brushes. You need only two. You need a flat stiff brush like this one. This is the MAC 239. These days you have a lot of companies who do these flat stiff brushes, you know, different brands have them. And then you need a blending brush like this. This one is by Sigma. This is the E25 one, but you also have a MAC 217, and a lot of other companies have these. Zoeva has a lot of these dupes for these brushes. So just get two brushes for the initial startup time and you'll be really good to go. As with the face, the priming of the eyes is equally important. Use paint pots by MAC. This is the Best Steady paint pot, which is one of my favorite paint pots by MAC. Painterly, which is more of a matte finish one, and then you have Color Tattoos by Maybelline. This one is called Bad to the Bronze, which is again a kind of a neutrally bronzy color. You can use these as bases, or if you really can't find any of these for the life of you, all you do is just take your concealer and put it with your fingers here and all the way up to the brow bone and just blend it out. Okay, so for this video I'm going to take Vintage Selection, and I'm going to take this on a brush, but you really don't need a brush for your eye primer. You can use your fingers also. Okay, so you need to put your primer all over the lid, and then you want to take it all the way to the brow bone area. Now, there are different ways to do your eye makeup. Some people put the lid color first and then they put the crease and then the highlight color. You can do that. I personally prefer to put the crease color first and then the lid color, because that way the eye makeup has kind of like a boundary that is set. So if I'm having my crease color here, I know I'm not going to go above that, but it's really up to you. However you feel comfortable working with your eye makeup, just adopt that method. Now for the crease, it is advisable if you use a matte brown eyeshadow, something like this. This is Swiss Chocolate by MAC, but for the drugstore I have only one, which is Bourjois number 74. I did use this in the tutorial that went up before this. A beautiful dark brown color. If you are a dusky skin tone, take a very dark brown eyeshadow. Basically your crease color should be a shade or two darker than your own complexion. That's when it's going to define the eye and contour the eye and give a depth and dimension to your eye makeup. Always remember to start from the outer corner of the eye and then take it towards the inner corner of the eye. Just take my brush and close my eye like that, of course one eye. Then you place the brush here, right, you know where that gap is, right here. Okay, this place where you can actually feel your eye close a little bit, that's where you place your brush. You see the color is so much out here. Now that's what we want to blend. So place your brush here and then just in backward forward motion. This is also called the windshield wiper motion. You want to blend the color. Now if you open your eye, you can put the brush inside in that gap and then let the brush do its job. You know, you don't really need to do anything. So that's how it is going to do the crease and contour the eye. Always remember to hold the brush like this. Don't hold it like this, because that way you will not have a lot of control of the brush and the bristles and everything. This way if you hold, it will give you more control and it will spread out the pressure from your hand, and the bristles can do their job really well. So hold it like that, and then just in small circular motions, you can go like in circular motions back and forth, or just in plain motions like this. The point is to just keep going back and forth like this. Keep going back and forth. Why do people have to honk when I make the video? I just don't get it. And you need to keep blending it till you don't see any harsh lines. You know, it should look very faded out and feathered and not concentrated. That's when you know that you have blended your eyeshadow color really well. It is, you know, it is something that you will develop over the period of time. As you keep practicing, you will keep developing your skill. So that's how to put your crease color. And then you need to go over with the lid color. Since I'm showing you a neutral eye makeup, I'm going to stick to a very flesh tone color. I'm gonna take all that glitters. This is also by MAC. It's a beautiful champagne flesh tone color. I use it all the time when I go for a neutral makeup. Any flesh toned color for your daily makeup is what I recommend. So again, I'm going to take it on my flat stiff brush like this. Just have enough color, and then I'm going to place it all over my lid like this in patting motions. You can do like this also, but you know, for that you just hold. I need to hold my eye. So in either ways you can do it, but if the eyeshadow has a lot of fallout and you do this, it's going to make the eyeshadow fall more. So patting it is going to actually place the color, and doing this is going to take the color out, because this one is a flesh tone color, so it really doesn't matter. But when you're going for more intense colors, that's when this technique matters of patting or dragging. Now what I'm going to do is last is I'm going to put a highlight color. Highlight color will obviously be the color that you will use to highlight your brow bone area. I'm going to take this eyeshadow. This is called Shroom and it's also by MAC. You can use this L'Oreal Infallible Mono eyeshadow in the color Hourglass Beige, which is a beautiful highlight color as well. Just take something like this, which is, you know, just says highlight. Revlon highlighting palette also has beautiful eyeshadows. Your highlight should be right here where your eyebrow arches. So that's the first place you want to put your color in. So you see how instantly this is brightened and this is just plain. And then what you need to do is you need to go and blend it all the way to the place where your brow starts, and then just blend it like this. I'm sorry guys, my camera just keeps defocusing. I just can't help it. Yeah, so just blend out. Don't keep this color too shimmery, because else it will look like you're going to a party or something. So just try to keep it a little less shimmery, you know, so that we can wear it on our daily basis. That's that. Okay, so that's how you do your eye makeup. I hope this video, I have kept it very simple so that you guys can understand how to do your eye makeup. Don't worry if you don't get it right in the first time. It's makeup, you can wash it off, restart, and you will always get better at it. I promise. You just need a little practice, and if you keep doing this daily, this makeup that I have shown you, this eye makeup, it takes me less than 3 minutes to do if I'm doing it on myself. So trust me, it doesn't take time. Only you need is practice. So with that, I will see you soon in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and be friends with me on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat now. And yeah, with that, I don't have anything else to say except the fact that I love you, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.